Hey guys, welcome back. We're in the wetlands, I believe. Let's see here. Just heading back over here to see if I could get up here. Because I'm not quite sure. Nope. That was a horrible plan. Horrible plan. I suppose I can't get out there either. Okay. Is there... No? Not a bit. So. Yeah, I can't even get in there. Okay. So, what were we doing? Oh yeah, the cauldron. That's what we were doing. Let's head back here. Okay. Oh, it's on the... Okay. So we went up here.
Sandy Howler. Like your Gloom Howler, but it's a dragon.
Yeah.
Tufted leaf scale.
Are you for real?
Hey! They're one of the meanest forest dragons. I tracked one last year.
Tracked it where? A tea party? Which one of you brought the cucumber sandwiches? Sorry, Tosh. Try a thunderworm on for size.
What the crap is that?
I hunted one for 3 weeks.
Sounds like a snack for Asan. They pop out of the ground.
Time to fight!
Oh.
Right. Where were we again?
Sounds like a snack for Asan. They pop out of the ground with Kate bust.
Alright guys. We're gonna continue.
Looks like dates on the signs over the doors. 325,
524 here.
931 over here.
It's Blight's. The year they ended.
That's not ominous.
Look for a door we can open.
Okay, so this was where we definitely were, because Asan was sitting. Dumping his quest. Don't receive word that... Okay. So where are you at, Tosh? You're at 5. You're at 5. You're at 5. You're at 6. You're at 6. You're at 5. You're 5. Okay. This is fine.
Ugh. Skeletons. Why'd they have to do that with the bone?
This can't be... It's a griffin.
There's a lot of them. This is messed up. How did the griffins go extinct?
They died out fighting the Fourth Blight.
Then the wardens hid them here. Why not bury them properly?
I don't know. It's like they were keeping it secret.
It's a giant tomb. For griffins.
Oh, a song. So cute. Tethered note. We were told to keep track of the griffin. Names for a memorial, but there are just too many of them. Nobody wants to be here. It's awful handling these remains. 3 wardens already walked off the job. Oh, man. So sad.
These bones look wrong. It's like they're diseased.
Or blighted.
But how?
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
Hear that? The Gloomhowler's around here somewhere.
Good. We need to save those griffins she stole. Hassan, you stay here. No questions. This is too much for you, boy.
Probably in here.
Unbelievable. An archdemon.
So that's what the Cauldron really is. A giant tomb.
So all the other rooms with the dates on them?
More archdemons. This one would be Zazakel.
This doesn't feel like a dragon. It feels wrong.
The Gloomhowler's in here somewhere. Let's find it.
So, I stumbled across this. There's probably... Should have waited for it, but, you know, as I was venturing, I was letting.
Light here. Looks fresh.
Then the Howler's close.
Ooh.
Scream all you want! It's no match for steel!
Rise!
Nice.
Secrets long buried will have their day.
What are you raising? I want to know what you're raising.
We have to destroy the blight foils. That'll stop these ghouls.
Got it.
Alright. There we go.
The Cauldron reveals all.
Keep on those blight foils. There's some up top.
Whoops. Hold on.
An eternal tomb for an eternal evil. The Wardens must surrender their secrets.
Rook, we need to get to higher ground. Follow me.
I don't
This is going well.
really know where those
Surrounded
went.
by friends.
Are they still in
Surrounded by
the
sharp claws.
bags? I think Caitlin had that bag. Ask her. Of course they did.
What are you?
A ward against the darkness.
You are the darkness. You're a monster.
To those who made me,
Where are the other griffins?
I liberated them.
What does that mean? What are you gonna do with them?
Free them from the tyranny of the Wardens.
Grey Wardens rid the world of horrors like you.
They created the horrors. The bones of griffins abandoned in this cauldron. Proud warriors forgotten.
Who are you?
Their salvation. The blood offers protection.
Archdemon blood? You're blighting them?
Protecting them. The same blood runs through your veins, Warden. Join with us and honor their future.
I die first!
And this is your tomb.
Shit. Where am I going?
Bring me the griffin!
Oh no.
Watch yourself!
Anyone have eyes on the Gloom Howler?
Worry about the Darkspawn first, or they'll get a song.
My son, come! Your family is waiting!
He knows a lie when he hears it. Don't let these Darkspawn get the upper hand.
I am your true mother, son.
I'm his father, and I'll die before you take him.
There we go.
Damn it. The Gloom Howler's gone.
It's okay. Let it go.
Whatever you say. I need to catch my breath anyway.
We all should. Never hunt things you don't understand. The Gloom Howler is more than a monster.
Your quarry, your call.
I got what I needed. Hassan stripped a piece of its clothing. Gives me something to go on. Even though I told you to stay put.
And he did save you.
He could have been killed.
He cares about you. That's part of Turlum, right?
Well, I suppose that was good form, extending your talons. That'll leave a scratch. Yeah. You're getting the hang of things. Let's go, boy. This place is pure evil.
Agreed. All right.
Can't say I ever want to see this place again. Ready to go?
I'm ready.
Me too.
Archdemon blood's as dangerous as it gets. Grey Wardens keep it locked away for good reason. The stuff is pure evil. But not as evil as using it to blight the only griffins in the world. Now the Gloom Howler held that honor. Hassan's brothers and sisters needed a miracle. And it would be up to Davrin and his flying friend to deliver.
Perfect. All right. Now what I want to do. Let's see what we got here. Companions. We're at 6. I like what you got on. Pretty close there, Tosh. We want right here, right?
Flynn, we have Bronus Bloom.
That will really help. Thank you. Oscar, the physician, was he, or his wife, Marta?
I'm sorry. They're gone. You're from here, right? You were Oscar's apprentice.
I knew him and Marta my whole life. I was at the end of my training. I'll make sure it's put to good use. With these plants, I can help the village, the wardens, whoever needs it.
It sounds like Oscar was a good friend.
You could talk to him about anything and he'd be interested. Plants, books, sword training, listening to me figure myself out, the non-binary stuff. He was all ears. When I said I wanted to help people, he said he'd train me, but that I'd find my own ways too. And I'd have to tell him all about it.
With the Blight Surge, how have things been in the village?
Bad. People are scared. Some are sick. We know Darkspawn are out there, and that's a death without mercy. But this is the Anderfells. If you aren't dead, then you're still alive.
You're doing good work here. I'm glad I could help.
It's not just me. The wardens have a medic. Between the two of us, we'll get by. I want to help. I almost lost the chance.
What do you mean?
When the blight surged through, I nearly died. Evka and Antoine found me, but I was blighted. Past healing. They let me take the warden joining ritual. It saved my life, and gave me warden abilities.
Does that mean you're a Grey Warden?
It should mean I have no choice. The joining ingredients are rare. If that first warden had found me, Evka and Antoine said I'm welcome, but they're happy to see me continue as I am.
So Antoine and Evka giving you a choice?
It's against the Order's rules. Or it was. I don't know if they broke the rules or maybe something will change. What they did? But Evka said to stop thanking them.
The
That's
joining
cool.
ritual gives wardens their abilities. What was it like? What's it like now?
I shouldn't go into the details. It wasn't fun. But I'm here. Even if I'm different now.
I know there's a lot that goes with it, but I'm glad Evka and Antoine found you.
Me too. It's just a lot to get used to. You know, I can sense the blight in my warden patients. I can't reverse it, but I think it helps my treatments. I won't be killing Darkspawn, but I'll fight the blight my way. I'm still Lavendale's physician. Whatever else has changed, that hasn't.
And it doesn't have to. Hold on to what you want.
I will. And thanks.
Don't mention it.
Nice. What I'm wearing is still better.
You're breathing easier?
You've got patience worse than me. But if you had more questions about warden stuff, I could wait.
I'd appreciate it.
Right.
Want something?
Now I want some upgrades. Now that I got the money for it.
Got what you need?
Thank you, ma'am. Is there another one up here? Hi.
I once felled a tree and there was a spirit inside. It nearly stopped my heart to see it.
Oh,
I made a
damn.
headboard from that tree. The couple who bought it said they had strange dreams.
That's nice.
You really don't want to fight Darkspawn after everything?
Hey Dad, you know those containers you made for some of the wardens' joining lists?
Yeah?
Can we make one for the physician, Flynn? They should get one too, right?
We can make something for Flynn.
Maybe a special medic one?
Good idea.
Nice.
You're keeping busy?
Always.
Heading out?
Yes, sir. No. That's pretty much it, right? At least for now. Okay. Good. Oh, you're at 7 now. Nice. Okay. Getting there.
Oh, we received another letter from Teya and Viago. They send their thanks.
I drew up more plans to deal with the remaining canal issues in Treviso. Won't be easy or quick, but
We can send them with our response. We've been corresponding with your friend, Viago.
sorry we can't reach Treviso ourselves. But we'll send whatever help we can.
Awesome. All right. So, let's do this. So you're at 7. Where is my mirror? Over here. That was not what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna change this up. Okay. Now I want that one. Okay. Good. First we need not you.
You're thinking about it again.
What?
Gillenay. Playing it over in your head won't change the ending.
I need to know what went wrong.
And the good of that game only lasts so long.
You're lecturing me about letting things go?
Oh, I'm awful at it. Of all my charming qualities, that's not the one to copy.
Whoa. Now what are you doing? There we go. Okay. I don't want the quest. I want merchants. That's what I want. Merchants, merchants, merchants. Ah, of course. You'd be right where I want my merchant. I just feel wrong not having the people that I need, you know?
New spirits haunt the land.
Hi. Greetings.
Farewell.
This haunting, to our chagrin, was once one of our own Fade explorers.
He delved where he should not.
Okie dokie. Alright. I'm gonna stop for like 1 moment here. Let's mark those. And I want to mark these. And I have to go for 1 moment and restart my laundry. Be right back. Let's see. What's these I'm trying to get? Right.
You're the spirits Emmerich and I met in the gardens.
Yes, indeed.
How pleased we are to see you hale and whole.
Cool.
We've company.
Well struck, Rook!
That's what I wanted.
Now's your chance! Stay in cover!
Thank you.
It's over.
Okay, so we need a wisp. How do we get a wisp? Look for a wisp. Wisp, 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 wisp. Oh, come on. Wisp. Oh. Need to find a wisp. Need to find a wisp. We're just guessing. Oh. I'll take that. Thank you. Anybody know where a wisp is? Okay.
Does it mean the peace, the trick, the youth, the bird?
It's a word I'll not prescribe.
Good news. We defeated a possessed dragon here.
A triumph. It's clear you came along to divest pride of its shell.
Its death shrieked well past our ears.
oddity. A thread of curiosity has scattered bones of the deceased.
If you'll give the dead peace, then reunite them inside their resting place, outside the Vault of the Beloved.
Interesting. Okay. How far do we have to go? Let's see if we can find a wisp. Hi.
Those are bones. Has this spirit been scattering someone's corpse around?
It considers this all a game. Let's return the remains to where they belong.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where did you go? That's no fair. I don't know where you went. There we go.
I'll need a wisp.
Yes, thank you. I don't know where it went. Where'd you go? Too late.
The bones we found just disappeared.
Well, I kind of figured it said time.
Not half bad.
Alright.
Ah, we've done it.
Let's try this again. Okay, that's cool. To effect a proper cleansing of the vault of the beloved, should my malignant spirits find their way into the vault, they will be drawn again and again. After you drive them out, you must light a candle to keep them from returning.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
Are you one?
There's a fight ahead.
candle. The vaults should be quieter now.
The air grows lighter already.
We're in the clear.
Alright. That was nice and easy. Hello. Oops. Can we just, yeah, turn them off. Turn it off for now. It's confusing. Okay, now. Go. Oh, let's try this guy. Where'd you go? There we go.
Those are bones. Has this spirit been scattering someone's corpse around?
It considers this all a game. Let's return the remains to where they belong.
Yeah. Which way are you going? Over here. Okay. There. I see you.
The bones we found just disappeared.
Oh. I agree, Lucanus. I agree. Wow. Here's one. Gotcha. Oh, Cauldron. You're a pain in my ass.
Let's try this again. Oh, where?
Thank you.
That did it. The bones are back where they should be.
Hello, Wisp. Perfect. Okay. Now. Nice. What we got, Tosh? Nice. All right. So we got that.
There's that haunting Myrna mentioned. The Fade Explorer.
Oh dear. It's poor Reldevar.
Spite didn't like fighting that one. Don't ask me why.
That was Ernest Reldevar, a scholar who attempted to delve into the deepest regions of the Fade. What's left of the unfortunate man tends to wander.
Hmm. I mean, it's okay. Excuse me. I do like the defense if we're gonna put anything for helmet wise, because I can always, you know, fix that. Come on. Thank you.
Yourselves.
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
I took care of that Fate Explorer.
We are greatly indebted.
He can now rest for a time.
Our collegial allies in the Fade have informed us of several undead banding together.
They have begun to seek blood.
Have the vows in the vaults of the Beloved been renewed?
We have found willing souls.
Very good.
Okay. Oop. Okay. Oh, it's taking me to crossroads. I'd like us to go fighting in the crossroads. Gotcha. So where in the crossroads are we going? Okay. We'll keep our same one, our gain. Okay.
We have a fight ahead.
Now's your chance.
Okay, you're done. Come on. Get out of there. Perfect. Good job.
Excellent. All safe?
For now.
There's a haunting.
They're firing at us!
We need to close in.
Stop. Just stop. Yes, babe. What do you want? Huh?
Behind you!
What's that?
We need to close in.
Yeah, weird.
Everyone all right?
About that subject from before. Lucanus, do the implications of your work never trouble you?
Everyone on this team has killed before. I'm hardly unique.
Yes, of course. But in your case, it's a profession rather than an act of necessity.
I'm not sure the Venator or the Antam see the distinction as you do.
Oh, you're gonna be done? Okay. It's fine. Okay. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way.
We finished off a whole group of skeletons.
Interesting that they banded together.
It availed them not. Midnight brings music from the depths.
I'm unsure, my friend. Any other might hear it.
Hi, you.
Arm yourselves.
We got nothing new. Okay.
We shall meet again.
Sure. Okay. Now, let's go over here first. Okay. You are at C. Oh, C. 6. Holy crap. Don't mind me. Okay. Lucanus, how are you doing? Okay. Map. Journal. Perfect.
Red lyrium is showing up all over the city. The Venatori are using it for power, it seems.
Nasty stuff, that red lyrium. Nightmarish. Grows like a parasite if it gets inside you. At the end, you're more red lyrium than blood or flesh or anything that makes you human.
And there's no cure?
If there is, I don't know it.
If there is, I don't know it. That's fantastic line. I don't know. Sorry, I wish I could. But I really don't know.
Check the back for me.
Right away.
Oh my god. Glitchy glitch.
Hail, Rook, bane of gods, ancient and awakened. Xenon the Antiquarian offers a hand in fellowship.
What are you?
Xenon?
The Antiquarian, curator of curiosities, extends to you an invitation to the Black Emporium.
A shop?
The Emporium is no simple shop, as you will see. The central market. Opening hours are from now till eternity.
Oh.
The Black Emporium. We should check this out.
Interesting. They have Black Emporium here. From the Black Emporium, dearest Rook, we at the Black Emporium value your patronage, and it is with a heavy heart that we write to you now to alert you to the miserable behavior of some of your companions. The Morn Watcher refused to lure the wisp of your lighthouse into a conscription of my invitation to be preserved for eternity. I believe he went so far as to sabotage my device. It is now completely useless. Grey Wardens refused to be part with the Griffin for what we consider to be a generous sum and told me where I could shove my gold. Did you know I had a minister standing by ready to mineralize the creature and had to send him away? The minister requested a hefty dispute for his time, which I was unable to recoup. And the little red head was the worst. I had only began to suggest she allow me to look at the famed crossbow, Bianca, when she pulled out a cheese knife and threatened to pry me from my chair and toss me into the harbor in a weighted sack. Please speak with them. I should hate to see our business relationships suffer as a result of their uncivilized manners. Yours, Xeon. Well. An improved blight. Note recovered from Weishaupt. Translated from Elven by Balara, sent to the Warden Antonio. The blight was active during our slumber. It can alter living creatures, but its shapes are crude, wasteful. Elenine had requested vassals worthy of a god. Thicken in the darkspawn's bones and quickening their ichor was trivial. Other altercations are underway. Pulls of blights are easy coaxed to the produce darkspawn repeatedly. Some of their properties change without promoting. Their flesh is surprisingly malleable. Vitals eager. It's used to require great effort to shape the blight. Did we accumulate more of it in ourselves as we slept? Investigate later. Note from Balara. It is Gillinane. Does she not know what she looks like? Or did she graft on extra bits before getting blighted? I don't know which is worse. From Davern's journal, The Cauldron. They weren't kidding about the Cauldron. I heard rumors over the years about some secret ward in the fortress, but I also heard rumors that Weishaupt was built on a mountain of gold hoarded by greedy dwarves. Most of these tales start over an ale at the tavern and get wider by the end of the night. Not this one. The Cauldron has to be the scariest place I've ever been. It was as close to breathing in pure evil as I ever experienced. Dead griffins, dead archdemons, all nightmares locked away for hundreds of years, oozing darkness. If I don't survive this, if the worst happens to the wardens, at least this will serve as proof that the Cauldron is real, and anyone reading this should never think about going there. Archdemon bones. Dumbest thing I ever did was start that stupid fight. Yeah, I had too much ale. Yeah, my mouth gets away from me, and yeah, I shouldn't have punched Pike. Now, was I supposed to know our commander was in the tavern, and now he's banished us to stand guard in this horrible place, the Cauldron. Today, they hunted in some archdemon bones. It was enough to drive me to drink again, just knowing they're sitting there in the vault, all the darkness and evil still lingering. I could smell it, and still there are other things in this vault that shouldn't be. Some old skeletons, Pike says they look like griffin bones, but I don't want to think about that. The ale can numb only so much. From a letter written by Warden Isaac of the Cauldron's Brigade. From Davern's journal, Griffin Extinction Part 2. I can't get what we saw at the Cauldron out of my mind. A whole room of griffin skeletons. It didn't seem real at first. Griffins have become almost a myth in Warden history. Just something we read about in books. Then 13 of them pop up alive, and now at least 100 dead ones today. When I was looking into how they disappeared all those years ago, never wondered what they were or where they were buried. But now it's the main question. Why weren't they given a proper graves? Why were there so many of them being hidden in the same place we hide dead archdemons? The Cauldron is where dangerous secrets are concealed from the world, not griffins. It bothers me that the Gloomhauler is the one bringing this all to light. From Davron's journal, Gloomhauler Part 2. The Gloomhauler is a whole new class of monster. It's smarter than anything else I've ever hunted before. It knows things it shouldn't. It controls Darkspawn, and now it lays its traps for us at the Cauldron. The fact that it found the Cauldron is bad enough. It must be going after Grey Wardens for information, which explains how it knows so much. I can't imagine what that's like, enduring torture at the hands of such a nightmarish fiend. Nothing in any of these bestiaries I've read comes close to describing this thing. My only lead is the scrap of cloth Asan tore off in the fight at the Cauldron. Maybe that will give us something to go on. I have to find this monster. The Griffins' lives depend on it. Bronco's Bloom. Bronco's Bloom, with one leaf more, please guard safe the cellar door. Whatever from the corner scratch sits tight on intel. Mind the latch. Do not fret on nightmares nearing or eyes behind the jam jar peering. Do not think on what's below when silver from the moonbeams flow. Bronco's blooms with one leaf more. Please guard safe the cellar door. Scribbled below the poem by Anton Iveka. I asked in the village if there was anything they did for luck. We need that too, yes. I learned this poem, it's very lavender, but the flowers are nice. A dog named Ostagar. He was a scrawny thing, the last left in his litter. The man swore he was a descendant from the hierarch Mabari of Ostagar, the fearless dogs who saw the fifth blight, but I couldn't have a dog after that loss in the deep roads. What was left of my life was something I'd face alone. The night there was a fire, I hauled buckets with the rest of the villagers, and we doused the flames. I found that scrawny pup. I couldn't find the man anywhere. I tried to shoot the pup, but 2 days out of the village, and he came tumbling into my camp. I called him Ostagar and said he could stay for now. I meant to find him a place to stay, a farm, a quiet village, maybe some noble's villa. But Ostagar never wanted to remain behind. For now he turned into months and then a year, and then I couldn't imagine life without him. I thought we'd only be in Weishaupt for a week. Then came the Darkspawn army, the archdemon, that god. Ostagar and I ran through the falling towers and clawed our way through the horde. Then, for the first time in 3 years, Ostagar wasn't at my side. I was alone. When the wall collapsed and the smoke filled the room, I pictured Ostagar running. Maybe he'd gotten away. He could escape from Weishaupt and find that farm I should have left him on in the first place. If I was alone, it would be okay if Ostagar was safe. I heard a Darkspawn snarl, then fall silent. I was dragged from the wreck, though I wasn't sure I wanted to be, and Ostagar was there wagging his tail. Evka and Antoine told me there's trouble all over Thetis. They asked if I'd go to Ferelden and send reports. I'll show Ostergar the runes he's named for. I don't know if he's related to those Fifth Blight Mabari, but to me, he's the best of them. From the Warden Nori's journal. Fantastic. That's awesome. All right, letters in the aftermath. Warden Evka and Anton. I know Teresa is not the only place crying out for help. We are grateful for the Warden's years spared us. While one of your medics remains in the city, we've slipped the others outside. They are bringing aid to the farmers, the stables, everywhere the blighted water spread its poison, and everywhere the crows cannot reach. Your notes on how to slow the blight around the canals have helped us with Trevisos itself. I've drawn up a map of what it looks like now. If you can provide further insight, Viego and I will be further in your debt. Treviso, all of Antiva, will not surrender. It must be possible to survive this. Please address your letters to Tia in your reply. I hope there is a world after this where we might simply write as newfound friends. Tia. Corresponding to the letter sent to Teresa. Tia, you don't owe us or any warden a debt. This is what we do. We only wish it could be more. I've included suggestions for the canal, and Anton adds notes for dealing with boils. And there is no surprise you won't surrender. It's not easy, and there's always been sacrifice. But this isn't over. Antiva will survive the second and the fourth blights in the past. We'll do all we can do to help you through this one too. In war, victory, your friends, Aveka and Anton. A note to the Viper. A water-sustained and somewhere damp note. Asher. It sounds like Minaris will soon grace Marathis with her presence. Keep her safe, will you? I heard you recently activities have brought the attention of powerful players. It was inevitable, I suppose. One doesn't transform an empire by staying quiet. We're on the cusp of something. Upheaval is often preluded to change, and Tevinter is hungry for it. Tell May to call upon our allies in preparation. There were many, even in the magisterium, who supported the Lucranian in our short-lived political experiment, and who support us still. I will return as soon as I can. Even with my considerable charm, I have found it impossible to persuade a captain to sail when he believes it's unwise. Sobering. It is far too hot up here, and the humidity is a nightmare. Your friend, Dorian. Vial of the Vial. A Treviso tradition. Crows dip their weapons in these vials after contracts. Outsiders think it's a blood ritual, and the crows let them, while bludgeoning their blades against rust. Maphorus Embrace. The last known vial of the poison that ended a Templar order. Harmless due to age, but an important example of Crow's origins and means. Smells of elderberry. The means of Antiva, a symbol of the last nation that dared disarm Antiva. Tap the empty crystal when on your first contract. Your blade needs no venom, save that which you have given it. Reign of the Warden survivors. Some we save by destroying the blight. Those we can't sometimes save us. The joining can give life to the blighted, but it is not a cure, it is the calling. Bones Beneath the Creek, verse 2, Anderfell's folk song lyrics. She saw the strange light dancing. She thought she heard it speak. Come now, Ella, we are prancing from the bones beneath the creek. Blue button. Dried petal from a flower found throughout the Anderfels, among the first to fade when the blight emerges. These blue buttons smell of warm honey and rainy spring mornings, things the blight forgets. Anderfels Azora. There's a reason the Grey Wardens were blue, though scattered. All Wardens call Anderfels home. They carry that with them and dress in clothes dyed unique Anderfel blue. Mathrath the Betrayer. A carving of Mathrath the Betrayer. His eyes are cold as through unmoving by suffering. Eyes that will lead a lady to her death. Well-loved Dibble. The simple pattern around the Dibble is slightly uneven. There are chips missing near the top. Words carved in the bottom read, "Love forever, your being." Memento Mori. A picture filled with dense symbolism of the necromantic arts. The literary illustrations are popular gifts for children about to come of age. Public warning. A wanted poster of the notorious half-mad bandit, a thief who escaped a Mornwatch autonomy class post-mortem. He remains a persistent scourge in Nevada City. Vibrant quill. The vibrant hues of this quill seems completely alien, so deep in the grand complex it must have belonged to someone who earned for the brighter days in the bright places. These darn hiccups are killing me. Dramatic artifacts. The artifacts was carved specifically to appeal to the kind of spirit that prefers possessing inanimate objects instead of the living. In peace, vigilance. A statue of a Grey Warden, lighter than expected, and a helmet lifts to reveal a hollow interior, as if someone once concealed inside. Even cider jug. An elven cider jug of... Oh, I said even. An elven cider jug. An elven cider jug of great age found in the Crossroads. It somehow survived when Earthan fell, bearing the shadows of histories lost to the time. Okay. Did I miss some? No, yeah, I missed quite a bit. Letters after the calling. A pair of calling letters addressed to Efka and Anton, meant to be opened when the sender is gone. Efka, I should have died once, but I was rescued. I became a Grey Warden. I had a second life, and that second life gave me you. You are Marjadavira, whatever that is to my joy. Do you know your face lights up when you see sparrows? You didn't know them growing up and found them later in life. We do much to restore what the blight destroys. At least we try. It's what we're supposed to do, but selfishly, if you are reading this, I tried to make a world with more sparrows in it for you. And I'm not even going to try. Anton. The second letter uses a cipher known only to the writer and the recipient. The key is contained in their favorite book. Patient's notes. Wound still infected but improving. Applied fresh dressings and ink smears across the page. He woke while I wrote the above note and grabbed my wrist with a sense of urgency. He seems to have recognized that we hadn't met, but he's confused about whether I was a warden or if I had been at Weishaupt. He was distressed by the idea that I might have been injured and wanted to make sure I'd make it out all right, and asking the question repeatedly. After reassuring him, the patient calmed and seemed to understand what was happening. However, he tensed again and said, "The gods, they're calling it, and I don't want to hear it yet. Please, not yet." Expert from a physician, Flynn's patient notes. Research notes on the blight. A series of research notes with the first in Antone's handwriting or hand. Sample 1 spreading across the glass more than expected. Sample 2 pulsing patterns different at first now matches others. Sample 3 pulsing patterns now different than the others. Inconsistent behavior. But why? In Enfa's hand. Inconsistent or creating a harmony. One that makes sense to the blight. In Antone's hand. Yes, or a discordance to the same effect, but with each other, or with the gods, or is it with something else? What would happen if we moved them closer or farther apart or somewhere else? I wonder if they could hear it better, or if there's an alchemical process that might disrupt it. Avinka's hand. Antonia, this is your reminder to take a break. Love, Evka. The Anderfels. Harding. The Anderfels was a gloomy reception. Most villages are small and sit on empty worlds in the hills, off the narrow tracks, through the forests, or tucked away in the wetlands. The Anderfels survived some of the worst blights in history, of course, but it's a strange and fascinating place beyond that. Evka and I are never bored, and only sometimes nearly eaten and cursed, or, well, you'll see what I mean. Well, we'll be in the Anderfels a while yet, I think. If you find yourself here, be sure to find us. Antone. On the reverse, a map of the Anderfels was been annotated in Avaka and Antone's handwriting to include solitary inns, steep road entrance, and remote villages such as Antonwell, Fenhold, and Lavenda. Okay. Did I get them all now? I did not. Looks like I did. Okay. We're just going to say we did, because I don't find any. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Now what back here?
You've done a lot for the city. Let's see if I can return the favor.
Completely upsetting that you don't have what I need. Thank you. Really? Come on now. Behave yourself.
Till next time.
You bet. Alright. Let's save. And we're going to end this here. Until next time, guys. Bye now.